right back with another video. Yeah, I still got my channel. So this video is gonna be my thoughts on the guy who went to that Sentinel Island to pretty much preach the gospel to the people. So it was I believe it was an Asian American guy. His name John, I believe. He pretty much went there to spread the word for them. To them, I should say. Now, I said this before. Our job is pretty much to spread the word to people, to share the word, but not actually convert people. So that's a lot of things. That's what some Christians do wrong. And I'm going to go over some verses. If you want to read with me, it's Matthew chapter 28, verse 19. So we will read it together, or you just listen to me. So I said 28:19. Some Bibles might have Jesus' words written in red, so this is like Jesus speaking from his own mouth. Therefore, go and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. So, yes, this verse does pretty much support going out to the world, spreading the gospel to all nations. So, notice he said all nations. So that would include the sentinel people too. Now let's go to Mark chapter 16, verse 15. And here he said to them, go into all the world and preach the gospel to all creation. So, let's say creation here. Did that mean animals? Maybe possibly meant people. Sometimes there's like some wrong translations. But did it mean animals too? Man. But anyway. So here it pretty much support spreading the Bible where he says. Jesus even said it. To go all into the world and spread the gospel. So when people came to America, they were sharing the word of Native Americans. I mean, that was a good thing. But it's pretty much how you do it. Now you're like converting people. If you're like trying to force it on them, like trying to like force Christianity on them, I mean, I don't believe God really supports that. Like forcing people to like convert to Christianity. I mean, it's good to share the word. But as far as converting, I mean, it pretty much turned a lot of people off. Some people, they see Christians as being greedy when they try to force Christianity down on people's throats. But our charge are not really to convert people. It's just to share the word, live a Christian life. And as people watch how you live, they might want to learn more about your religion. And you pretty much share the Christianity life in this book. You just share it to them. Let them read the Bible, and they'll most likely come around Christianity on their own. So that's pretty much the right way to do it. Now my thoughts on this John going to this North Sentinel. No, I don't know if I say it right, but I'll just say the best I can. This North Sentinel Island. I mean, it's actually illegal to go there, to that island. So apparently these people, they came from Africa. Nobody really knows how long it's been since they came out. But they actually do look like Africans from what I see. I mean, the video footage they show isn't really that good, but they do look like Africans. So they came from Africa. I don't know how many thousand years ago. Some people say 50, 60,000. I don't believe it's quite that long. It's probably more like 3,000, 4,000 years. But you can make your own opinions. But anyway, they came from Africa. And they made to this island, and they've been there ever since. And this island, it's pretty much been separated from the rest of civilization. So they're pretty much behind it in technology. They're just hunters and gatherers. Pretty much how the Native Americans used to be like before Christopher Columbus came around. So that's pretty much what they're like, hunters and gatherers. And this language they speak, nobody knows what the language is. Nobody can speak it. But the government made it illegal for people to actually go there. So pretty much, you probably wonder how these people are going to learn about Jesus if they never heard about him. That's a tricky one right there. So this guy from America, I mean, he pretty much did break the law going to the Sentinel Island because he wanted to spread the word. But there's a problem with that. First of all, we're going to forget about him breaking the law. But first of all, he can't communicate to the people. So that's part that gets me. I mean, how did he think he's going to talk to these people on these Sentinel Islands? I mean, these people probably never seen an Asian person in their life. And they see this guy, I mean, it probably freaked them out. He said he'd been there earlier. He pulled the Bible out and he shot the Bible with an arrow. I don't know about you, but if I went somewhere with a Bible in my hand, trying to spread the word, and they shot an arrow, I'm sorry, but I'm leaving. I'll probably see that sign of God telling me to just walk away. And even if they were friendly, I mean, you can't even speak the language, so you have to learn language first. Then once you get a hang of their language, then you can spread the word to them. I highly doubt this guy spoke their language. It's like less than a 1% chance he knew how to speak to them. And it seemed like he was more into converting them than actually share the word to them. I mean, his heart may have been in the right place, or it seemed like he was maybe been a little arrogant. I don't want to talk down on him, but if he really genuinely did want to help these people out, I mean, I give him points on that. If you really want to help bring him to Christ, I give him points on that. But it's pretty much how he did it. He kind of did it. From what I hear, it seemed like he was kind of arrogant the way he was doing it. So my thoughts on this guy, should he have gone to the islands to spread the word to them? I mean, they gave him a warning. The first time he went, they put an arrow through the Bible. I pretty much should have told him to go. I know if I went to that island, Even me, I would probably look weird to them if they looked at me. They probably never seen my clothes, my type of clothing. They see me with that Bible. They have no idea what it is. They probably never even seen a book before in their lives. For all they know, it could be a weapon. But if I really was interested into getting these people to help get these people to Christianity, if I was really trying to do it, here's what I would do. I would try to learn the language first, learn how to speak to them. And once I got a handle of their language, then I would talk to them about the Bible. I would share it to them. Now, the tricky part is getting the Bible into their language, since they have like no written language. That's gonna be the tricky part. I guess we could deal with that one later. So there's my thoughts. So it's kind of mixed thoughts on that one. I mean, was he right to actually go there and spread the word? I mean, there is a law, so there's that law that he kind of broke. But the Bible actually does say to spread the word, so I believe he was right to actually visit the island to like share the word to them. But after that warning with the arrow through the Bible, I think that should have been like, oops, time for me to go. I would have never went back to the island. They shot an arrow at me. So those are my thoughts on that. So I hope I answered some people questions on my thoughts with this guy, this Christian missionary, going to this remote island. They have no idea what technology is. They don't have computers, refrigerators, cars, bicycles. From what I hear, they don't even know how to make fire. They don't know how to make fire. Does that mean they eat their food raw, their meat raw? Maybe. So you like my video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. And remember, the Bible does say to go into the world and spread, to share the gospel. But it doesn't actually tell us to convert. So just remember that. Anyway, God bless. Bye for now.